Hey everyone, and welcome back to EU4 as Sweden, and I have been going forward of camera. Obviously I progressed the war and I've decided this is the peace deal I want to sign with Denmark, because that is going to clean up our borders nicely. So we're gonna have a nice border up here with Norway, and we're gonna clean up all of this here as well. We're gonna take our core of Gotland. I have decided not to take Bornholm just yet, simply because it's not possible. And also I've decided against taking Holstein, because that was what pissed off most of the people in the HRE. Now still, Pomerania will be pissed off, but other than that, not really many people, and they don't matter to me anyway. So I think this is a really nice peace build, but after this, I think we're gonna have to hold off on taking more provinces. But that's fine. Most of this is actually Baltic coast, so we're definitely not taking anything too much. This is just, I guess, something to make it look nicer. So we're gonna sign this peace with Denmark, and then in the aftermath, we're also, we've obviously finished our mission here, and now we're going to finish the peace deal, or sign the peace deal with Muscovy. I haven't actually checked out what I want to get. Once again, it doesn't really matter all that much. Conquer Memel, I could, but I think I'd rather improve relations with Scotland if that is possible. That actually is possible, so let's go for that mission, simply because it gives me free points and some free prestige. So we'll go for that. As soon as I have a diplomat, I will go for this. As you can see, I'm also improving relations with the Ottomans as well as Castile, because I need some allies against Poland, Lithuania. Now I have actually rivaled Hungary because I didn't want to rival Poland, but I think I'm going to have to switch that around at some point. Anyways, we're ready to peace out Muscovy. At this point, they're going to give me everything I want. This will create a coalition. Muscovy, Denmark, Novgorod, they all do not matter. Danzig, Lübeck, Mecklenburg, Bohemia. So this is too much. I cannot take that all. I cannot take that all. I definitely want to take this, because otherwise I won't be able to walk back and forth. I do want to release some nations. Can you release Nizhny Novgorod, which is 4 provinces? I can make you release Perm, which is all the way over there. That will block you off from colonization. And obviously Twer. I see. You know what? I'm gonna give all of these lands to Twer. Let me quickly do that, because then I can actually not give that to Twer because they're not in the war. I see. Twer is not in the war. Oh, but they have a core. Oh, there we go. So that's something we could do to strengthen ourselves. Reserve. Give core reserve to Twer. There you go. Now that's nice. Alright, the rest will only be to Novgorod. So this will strengthen us as well, and it will also create a border. Now, if we can somehow release Yaroslavl, that will cut Muscovy in half. I kind of would like to do that, actually in 3 parts. I would like to do that. Anything else? No. Give up claims, no treaties. Give that core back. Give me this 1 province, so I am connected, not cut off. And I can go for 2 provinces. Can you release any other nations? Only these. Well, that's actually pretty good. But I can get some more. What if I take this? Soroka. Or this? Who's going to be pissed off? Well, who's going to be pissed off now? Pomerania. Teutonic Order. No, it's the same people. Lübeck. I don't think it's anyone else. So that's fine. I think this will be it, and a little bit of cash. Yes, this is amazing. Yep, we'll go for that and see how it goes, because then I can also take over Novgorod lands. Nice. And I haven't actually checked how far we are overextended, how much we're overextended. It's only 33. It's actually not all that much. But yeah, we've taken 1 province to connect our lands. We've fixed our borders, and Twer is looking nice as well. I did want to improve relations with you. I totally forgot about that. But you like me because I returned a province. And we can go back to coring. I don't have any diplo points, but that's fine. Let's start coring immediately, as I don't want to release anyone. And yeah, that's pretty amazing. Very good, very easy. Now we can go back to war with Novgorod, as they have... As I boarded them both. I boarded them here, and that's going to be glorious. Muscovy, you are messed up. I don't think you're going to be able to do anything. You're allied to Denmark. You have the mission to conquer Novgorod, but yeah, I doubt that you'll be recovering from this, because I've just released a good chunk. 21 base tax, 13, another 8, 42 base tax basically. This is not that much, but it will still annoy you. And obviously I've taken some promises from you. This is another 14 base tax. Nice. We no longer have a claim on Novgorod. That doesn't really bother me, actually. Let's get rid of that fort, at least mothball it. There we go. And our estates are a bit pissed off. The nobility, of course they are. Nobility always screams for more land. Now, I think I'm going to give them this shit land. Nobility, 14.7, so they would want a new one. I will give them this as well. There you go, enjoy. All of the fur provinces is what they're getting. Okay, so my nobility is no longer pissed off. We can go for military technology. We'll wait until we do that. And basically all my troops go together, meet up in Stockholm, and you guys can stay here for now. Let's go here. And cool. That's that. Anyone else particularly pissed off? I don't think so. Let's see what Brandenburg says about this. Not too happy, but they're not really they're not really pissed off either. Cool. I have 6 of these ships. I do not need this fort here. I totally do not need it. Let's actually have a quick look at your unrest. -5. I will probably be able to, reduce the autonomy here, but it's not that necessary. Not necessary at all. Alright, so Muscovite Baltic, if we're lucky, this might even rebel, which is going to be cool. We have more provinces to convert, 22 months. Let's do that. I mean, because why not, right? I should probably check out when this is going to happen, the whole thing. We're only at 70% reform desire, so the Protestant Reformation is still quite some time away. Awesome. This fort has also been mothballed, very good. And this fleet, I'm going to actually send to Stockholm, but then I will mothball them as well. Same with my transports, because I don't need my transports anymore, at least not as much, because we now have a land connection to all of our territory. Cool. And we've basically taken almost the entire coast here. Only these 2 provinces left, but Muscovy will not hold on to them. I think they're broken. I think Denmark is broken as well. Norway I can just gobble up to make it look nice. But yeah, Denmark I definitely need for my Baltic coast achievement. Okay, there are the rebels. Let's get my troops together just so we can deal with them swiftly. Anyone else rising up? Not anytime soon. Okay, that's fine. And I guess now that these rebels have risen up, we could go for the new tech. But I won't do that. I simply won't do that. Okay, so I suppose I don't want this. I suppose the next war will be to finish off Novgorod. And then I don't know. It really depends on what's happening. I'm still not feeling strong enough to take on Poland myself. They're just very powerful. I can build no more ships, but I can build some extra. I can build some extra units, and I'm slowly recovering my manpower, so that's nice. 21,000 men. Let's get you all together and destroy these forces. I can build how many more men can I build? 4. So that would be probably 4 infantry. Brandenburg, nope, I'll decline. I will decline. All of your invitations I shall decline. Alright, destroyed them relatively easily. And besieged that. Nice. The Pope has excommunicated Savoy. Well, that's too bad for them, isn't it? Too bad for them. Our cores are coming in, our missionary is doing stuff as well. And you have just messed up, bro. You have simply messed up. Okay, so we're improving relations. Yeah, not with Brandenburg. Why am I improving relations with Brandenburg? I don't know. Come back here. I don't need ya. I do need to improve relations with Scotland, because that's my mission, actually. You're currently fighting Tyrone and Desmond, and you're still allied to France. I could offer you an alliance as well. I don't think I will. Light ships and heavy ship cost. Don't think I'll be building any of those. I'd rather just build some galleys, honestly. When is my truce up with Novgorod? In 4 years. Okay, 4 years from now. And heresy in Kexholm. The local unrest, missionary strength, but tech cost for 10 years. 10 years. No, let them convert. That's fine. Let them follow a heresy, whatever. Actually, Caxholm is... Oh yeah, they are Orthodox. Still. But that's okay. Let's get you guys over here. Because the next rebels to rise up are Novgorodian separatists that I'm gonna have to deal with. And did I not tell you to mothball? Apparently I didn't. Apparently I forgot. There you go, don't need you. I'm also very happy that we have constant 3 stability. So far, King hasn't died. And that's very amazing. But he probably will. I just jinxed it, I imagine. Gustav, our heir is not nearly as good as our current king. But still, I've also got some advisors, obviously. Now that we are rich, we can afford it. I've also been building, as I said, some churches. Let's see where they would be worthwhile. At the moment, they wouldn't really be worthwhile anywhere. At least none of these places. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, Gotland. What's your unrest? 6.6. I feel like I will be able to reduce the autonomy here. Although, is it really necessary? Then again, no, it's not. I don't want to actually have to deal with the rebels on Gotland, because an island always sucks. Always sucks to have to deal with that. Alright. So, basically, we're waiting. We're now at a time where we need to wait again as to what is going to happen next. But probably a war with Denmark to take the rest of their provinces. But we need to be careful, because slowly but surely we will get into HRA stuff. And that will be kind of sketchy to deal with. Okay, we've gotten a lot of cores. Nice, very nice. And I should probably improve relations, at least with one of these. Use one of these diplomats to improve relations with Twer. As, yeah, I don't really want them to be all that mad. But yeah, basically what I think I'm going to do, I might give this is Novgorodian. This is Muscovite. And probably this is as well. This is as well, yes. Novgorodian, Karelian. I think I'm going to give them all of the Russian territory here, even if it's just Novgorod. I'm going to feed them Muscovy. I'll have one vassal and a couple of allies, and that will be basically I'm going to replace Muscovy with Twer. I will take these provinces myself, the rest will be Twer, and then I have a nice strong vassal here that will help me fight Poland, Lithuania once I need it, I should say. Okay, Hungary declared war on Wallachia. That's fine, and I need a diplomat to improve relations with you. Come on. I guess I could also put my family in charge. Let's actually have, yeah, you know what? I should probably have a look at our subject interactions. What can I do? I can, you know what? I want to enforce religion. They must have a positive opinion. Yeah, I will definitely enforce religion once we're Protestant. I won't do it now, obviously, as that doesn't really do as much good. But I will definitely enforce it once we are Protestant, so they can convert this stuff for me, so I don't have to do it myself. Alright, don't want to go for the technology. Missionary is done almost. Okay. Things are just looking good. And you want to be March. You want to be a March. You know what? I don't actually know. Can I convert marches to my religion? I think I can. You know what? Well, let's just do it. Let me see if I can still do that. Because I don't want to annex them. So that's fine. And force religion. I can still do it. Okay, good. Fortify the march. Build upgrades of forts in your march. You pay for it. Enable subsidized armies. No, I don't really have manpower. And I could grant you provinces. No, I'm fine, I think. No, it's okay. It's okay. And we need a new dude. Yeah, let him do it. 22 months is not really all that long. And I guess we're going to have to use this to improve relations with England. Soon we'll finish our mission with Scotland. Lovely. It's honestly, I have to say, this is one of my most fun playthroughs because everything is just basically going as planned. At least so far. It's going to be a hell of an annoying fight against Brandenburg and Poland, Lithuania. Yeah, that's going to be ridiculously annoying. But so far, I'm enjoying how things are going. I do believe, however, that I'm going to stop recording right here because there's simply not much going on. I will come back during this episode actually once we are about to start a new war or something else interesting happens. But for now, I'll see you guys in a second. Welcome back, guys. So, the truce with Novgorod has just run out, and that basically means we're gonna go and take their last 2 provinces. I actually timed that very well, because we were just able to fabricate a claim on their last province right here. We're gonna take both, and for some reason, Odoyev, one of the Russian miners, is apparently still alive, yet I don't see them. I can't see them unless they're over here somewhere. I don't know, maybe this is a bug? Because I don't believe that they are still around. It's just very strange. Whatever, we're just gonna stomp them anyways. It doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead, declare war, take Dorpat. I've already set up my forces so I can just rush straight in. I only have 5,000 men up here because they're probably gonna suffer a lot of attrition. So since we're gonna have to siege this for a while, I decided we're only going to use our mercenaries as well as 2 cannons. I did not finish my mission, which was to recover manpower, but I can't wait. You guys do no longer need to be mothballed. I'll send you out right like that, just so we can siege even faster. I want this war to be over quickly. That's basically it. Also, wow, we just smashed our army. Also, I've decided that due to the fact that I have taken the humanist ideas, we have 108 religious unity, and because of that, I've decided we're not going to spend any more money on trying to convert Orthodox land to Catholic because, well, I mean, that's not going to help us. That's basically just, as I said, spending money and increasing unrest for no reason because we want to become Protestant, so we're going to have to convert these lands again. So I'd rather wait. I just wanted to convert enough land so that we are over 100 religious unity because once that happens, you actually gain some bonuses. Or at least you don't have any repercussions. So that's good. Also, I'm not sure if I showed that, but because of my ideas, I have the Swedish steel national idea now. So we have +5 discipline and obviously all the other good stuff that we have right here. And our king has just died, which is very sad. We lost stability as well as in an event. And now we have Gustav II. Now, he is not as good as his father, not at all. But yeah, luckily our first king was pretty good. So we at least benefited from that for a while. I think I want to decline that alliance, or not alliance, but this royal marriage from Poland. It simply doesn't really do me any good. I just don't see the point. Also, I believe we should probably, continue to fabricate some claims, or at least build a spy network here in Denmark as well as Norway. That's going to be very useful. Once this falls, we will be able to annex them. Unfortunately, our general actually died, and the new one does not have the siege pip. So that's very sad. And some more rebels are popping up. Where? Novgorodian separatists. Didn't we just fight them? Kolm, Ladoga, and Olonets. Yeah, that's fine. Kolm. That's like... No, that's not here. Where is that then? Oh, I see where. That's here. Okay, that's fine. I think we're in the right position with our 21,000 men. They will be able to just swarm right through. Okay, come on. Walls busted, 14%. And we have 2 cannons here. And there goes Kolmogorov. Now I just don't have any dudes. You know what? That's fine. Let's get this guy back 15 days. So we're going to have to fight his navy. I was hoping we could avoid that. But that's fine. Alright, let's get our troops here. Get them all together. Make sure that we do not lose. We have a free... Okay, let's not continue to fight this. It's stupid. Let's give me this. Let's actually make him revoke his cores, as I don't want him to have all of this. Yep. And there we go. I don't want him to re-emerge, at least not in my own land. There we go. And there's not much else you can do but give me your treasury. 60% war score. That's all I can demand. Nice. So let's get rid of them. By the way, Odojev, yeah, Odojev is not here. That was a bug. That country had already been annexed. So there we go. Awesome. Your trade league has been disbanded, finally. And I can go ahead and core some more of our lands here. Okay. Now let's have a quick look at our religious unity. Still 107. So no problems there. And I can safely get my ships back home. Okay. And yeah, you're making your way over here. We're gonna have to fight some rebels, Novgorodian separatists. Won't really be a big problem, I don't think. As for technology, I could go for some better military tech as well as admin tech, but I don't know. We'll have to see. As long as I'm not at war, I don't really see the benefit. I'd rather actually, you know what I will do? I think I'd rather go for the tolerance of heretics, as most of these Orthodox people are heretics in our eyes. So I'd rather go for that. That will decrease the amount of unrest that we have in these provinces. There we go. So yeah, that's much nicer. Anyways, this is Sweden. Glorious Sweden. As I said, we'll be taking over these provinces from Muscovy. We'll take the rest and give that to Tver, and we'll just keep them as a march. I think that's perfect because I don't want these lands I don't want to control these lands necessarily myself. We have a nice border here. The rest will go to Tver, and then we have a good ally to help us fight against Lithuania and Poland. But that will not be in this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.